What is up, boys and girls? It's your boy VIZZIO back with another video, and I hope you guys are ready to go because this video is pretty intense. This is a VGC tournament match. The tournament is on a Discord server, so this is the fourth round of the tournament. I forgot to record my other three matches, so here's jumping straight to the fourth one because I figured why not. That battle's a battle, and this is against a guy named Ted. He has as you can see, we have a really similar team, which is actually really funny because I made this team last second before the match started in fear of another team that he has that I played against him with just for just a casual match. And he has a really powerful team that's strong against a few of my other teams. So I made this one trying to counter that one, which actually ended up like copying this one. So here we go. Here's the match. So first, as you can tell, I forgot to record the beginning of this one. So there's the Incineroar intimidating right away. So for this right here, I decide to go for a reflect into the follow me, not realizing that a fake out is prioritized over follow me, so that was completely worthless. So this turn wasted on my part. Nothing came out of it. And as you can tell, my Grimmsnarl is already almost half dead. So that was a really wasted turn on my part. So I decided to go for the reflect again, just to get it up. Here I go for the dazzling gleam. I think I actually don't. I think I switched into a I decided to go for a Yawn on his Incineroar, which at the time I didn't think about, but that really helped him either way because I Yawn him, that forces him to switch out, which means Incineroar can come back in, and that's another free intimidate on any Pokemon if he knocks out any of mine. Which my Grimmsnarl is already half dead, which it just gets finished off now. So that was another really bad turn, and he parting shots anyways, hits my Togekiss. But yeah, so either way, it was switched out, but I lost my Grimmsnarl, and I am -1 special attack on my Togekiss. And now I'm forced to send in a physical Pokemon, aka my extra drill. Oh no, I send in my sorry, he sent in his extra drill. I send in my Tyranitar, I believe. Feeling confident because his extra drill isn't it is Mold Breaker, so I know that it isn't Sand Rush or Sand Force. So it does me good because his Togekiss hits really hard, so with the stand up, it drops his damage output, and then also puts a little more damage on his Togekiss, also mine, but I have leftovers, so it kind of just equals out. So for the next turns, I click on Protect with Tyranitar, hoping just to get a turn wasted, knowing that that if he chose to hit me, it would be hard with his extra drill, which he does. So I protect the Iron Head. He goes for a follow me, which takes my Yawn over towards his Togekiss, which isn't too bad, but because that means no more follow me's if he does decide to go to sleep. So in here I kind of bluffed. At this point, like, I feel like I'm bluffing weakness policy, which I don't actually carry on my Tyranitar, but I feel like I'm bluffing it to kind of make him not want to go for Iron Head. So in here, I decide to switch my Tyranitar out, kind of trying to still bluff Iron Head, or the weakness policy, so he won't be open to use Iron Head on it. So he switches out his Togekiss into an Incineroar, Incineroar comes out. There's an Intimidate, which affects my Tyranitar, but I'm switching that out. So that was a perfect turn. That was a perfect turn. Dang near perfect, I should say, because he wastes up Protect and an Intimidate, and I get a Dazzling Gleam off to do a little bit of damage to his Incineroar. And my Togekiss takes sand damage. His Incineroar takes sand damage. I get leftovers. And then now this is where it starts. Like I said, my Extra Drill is Sand Rush, so a max Quake will do a lot of damage, or any move. Well, will be go first. The damage is done by my Life Orb. Here I decide not to go for max Quake and to go with max Rockfall because he has a Togekiss sitting in the back, and I have really bad karma with going for moves like that. Like, I'm gonna beat this Pokemon, and then them switching in something like that completely just has no effect on. So I decided to play it safe. Go for max Rockfall. And then I think I went for Yawn again. There we go, I Dynamax my Extra Drill. He does not Dynamax yet. He goes for the Fake Out, which doesn't affect Dynamax. I go for the max Rockfall. Slap. That finishes his Incineroar with a crit, so I don't have to worry about no more Intimidates or Parting Shots. He goes for a high horsepower on my Extra Drill. The Yawn goes off. His Extra Drill is Drowsy. So now we're waiting for the next turn. Alright, so he decides to go with his Dragonpult, which I'm not really sure what he could be doing with his Dragonpult. Here I go for a max Steel, figuring that since it's Stab and it's Dynamax, it should OHKO, and Dragonpult's a really glass cannon. And I decided I want to get my Togekiss out of there for two reasons. For one, just in case he does survive with Focus Sash and gets a electric move off, and for two, that my Tyranitar will come in and get a defense boost because of my Steel, which will help me survive moves from his Extra Drill. So I figured it was now or never to bring it in, which really kind of was I could have kept my Togekiss out, which would have kind of helped me still bluff the weakness policy for the next game, because he's not yet asleep and he goes for the Iron Head, and I switched right into that, which doesn't do too much with that boost. So now his Extra Drill is asleep, and all he has left besides Extra Drill is his Togekiss. So and at this point I feel like his Extra Drill is more of a threat than his Togekiss. So I go for the Max Quake just to get the Extra Drill out of there. And I go for Rock Slide, which actually helped me thinking that thought process of thinking his Extra Drill was more of a threat actually helped me in this situation, because as you'll see, he goes for a Max Guard on his Togekiss, which obviously if he would have done that, or if I would have targeted the Togekiss, that would have been a perfect turn on him, and he would have had two Pokemon alive still. So I just got really lucky with that kind of mind process. So there goes down his Extra Drill. I get the special defense boost on Extra Drill and Tyranitar, which is also going to be really good against his Togekiss. I go for the Rock Slide, that's blocked. So now I have a huge special defense increase on both these mons. So that does good in my favor with him having just a Togekiss left. So I decided to go for the Iron Head, Rock Slide. I kind of figured he would have a berry on there. I just didn't want to risk the miss with a Rock Slide. So I go for the Iron Head. And he maxed Starfalls, but because of the such high defense now, I survived. Thankfully. Because it would have been pretty hard with just Tyranitar. So there goes the Rock Slide, does pretty decent damage. So the next turn, you would think that I should kill, but he goes for a Max Guard, which makes me think that I'm like, oh shoot, my Sand's gonna die next. And at this point, I still thought like maybe his Togekiss is faster than me, or will be faster than me. Because I don't know his setup on his Togekiss. I know it's faster than my Tyranitar. So I got kind of nervous, but the Sand doesn't die out, and I'm able. My Reflect does though, and he's back to normal size, and I'm able to fight 2-on-1, like every fight. Just kidding. Like every fight should be. But at this point, this will be the end of the first match. This is a best of 3 match, so I will upload the next video within the next couple days. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.